This is Tasha Deshawn. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will be talking about a few tips on how to grow your hair in 2025. Your girl has went from having about waist length. I don't even want to say almost waist length because yes, that was waist length. A lot of people can't tell the difference between waist length and butt length. So if your hair is touching right to your butt at the very top, that is butt length, or past the top. And excuse this chair, it squeaks, so I'm just gonna continue on with this video, and if you hear it, just act like you don't. So if your hair is touching right at the very top part where your butt begins, then that is butt length, or anything past that. So if it's past the mid part of your butt, that's still butt length. If it's past the bottom of your butt, your derriere, right around the curve, underneath that, that is butt length hair. And waist length is right at your waist. Let's say some people have love handles like me, and some of y'all have it too. So if it's right there where your love handles is at, that is waist length. Like, let's talk about where the belt line, around the belt line is, that's waist length. A lot of people talk about some of the same exact steps in their video, and I may mention a few of those, but trust and believe that it's going to be a little bit different. Just gonna have a little remix to it. I went from waist length hair to my hair being chopped, screwed, and ate up. And it was due to the fact that I got tired of wearing my hair, and I was not doing a lot of different styles. When I got tired of wearing my real hair, I decided to get those locks. My hair was so fine, and it was curly at the end. That was cute though, I ain't gonna lie. Curly ends, like, oh, if I could just turn back the hands of time, so I would just, whew. But what ended up forcing me, it was my 46th birthday. I decided to go to a licensed stylist because I wanted to spoil myself. And that's another thing too. I'm gonna say we act like, y'all was with me that day. But we gonna have to learn how to stop going to stylists and allowing them to damage our hair. But them old stylists, them the ones that do your hair right. Them young stylists, those are the ones that do what this person did to me. So I decided to let them install me a frontal wig. And I didn't realize it until it was time to take it out, and the wig just came on off. But who you know that really does a full-blown hair inspection of their hair? And I'm about to do a TikTok video trying to show people how beautiful my curls are. And as I was bending my head down and pulling it up in the ponytail, I looked at that video and I know I didn't see a bald spot or a shadow of a bald spot. So I asked my daughter to come here, and she looked in the back of my head, and lo and behold, it was a bald spot. I wasn't even mad. I was disappointed in myself. I have plenty of stylist horror stories, and they are licensed. So shame on me. But that bald spot was in the smack dead middle of the back of my head. So as she was pulling up, she didn't understand and realize, because, man, that my hair is fine. So she had to have ripped that piece of hair and saw it hit the floor, and she probably kicked it in the corner somewhere to make sure that I didn't look down and see that my hair was on the floor. My hair was ripped out from the roots. I'm getting there to the point of telling you what to do to grow your hair in 2025. But I have to get there by telling you how I had a major, major setback, because I'm on this journey right now as well. I'm not on here trying to tell you guys how I've already got there. I've been there before, and I'm telling you how I am getting back there. And what better way to give information than to get it from someone who is actually going through the same exact process. So when she gave me that bald spot, that's when I decided to comb my locks out. Remember, I had the bunching, but I didn't want to give up the fight. But when she gave me that bald spot, oh, I knew it was time for me to just call it quits and just surrender. And my hair was tore from the floor up. It was just ripped and tore into so many pieces. And I will insert a picture right here showing how my hair was a total hot mess. I could have decided to big chop for the third time, because the first one was back in 2011. The second one was in 2013 or 14. Did I big chop in 2000? I big chopped in 2017 the second time. I created my hair growth oil in 2018. So I already know the ups and downs of growing your hair. It took me about 5 years to grow my hair to waist length. And all it took me is to go to a licensed stylist and allow them to take it all away. But anywho, what I am doing now that is pushing my hair to grow faster, I am applying hair growth oil to my scalp, but that is not the only thing that I am applying. Before applying the hair growth oil, I spray my hair growth sprays, either the moisture milk or the growth tonic. Both of them has rice water in it. Without the rice water, it still grows your hair, because I have herbs in it like rosemary, wheat germ, lemongrass. I can name all of them, but that's gonna be an hour video. And every time I go on a hair growth challenge, I put my hair in cornrows, or I put them in mini braids, and I put the product in my hair. If I'm wearing crochets or box braids, I also spray the spray, and then I put the oil in my hair. But like all the other people that created this same video, they have told you the same thing that I'm about to tell you. You have to leave your hair alone. So anytime that I am going on a hair growth journey, which has been back to back ever since that I combed these locks out, I will put my hair in a protective style, and I put those growth products in my hair. I massage it in, and I keep it in for at least 2 weeks, and at the most a month. I used to keep my styles in longer than a month, but then I had to realize what type of hair that I have. And you will lose hair while trying to grow hair. So get to know your hair. Learn your hair and know what your hair can take. So if your hair can take a month and a half or 2 months, then leave that style up. Me, my hair can't take box braids in for over a month. Really, I even said that I was going to cut down to 3 weeks, because my hair would mat up, and it just feel like a rock around my roots where the new growth is at. So by the time I take them down, that hard part is so hard to break through. So I had to stop allowing my hair to get hard around the part where the hair has already grown, and the part where the braid has grown out, sitting right there where that knot is at. Another thing that you must do to grow your hair don't wear your real hair out all the time. Should you be able to enjoy your hair at times? Yes, you should. But then you know that if it's something that's very valuable to you, then you will want to put it up. You don't want to show it off all the time. I know you want to go places and you want to let people know that you got hair. Like, okay, that's fine, but don't do it often. Remember that your hair rubs up against your clothes, your coat, and things like that. Your hair will snag. Your nails. Like, that's why I will not do this other style in my hair until I get my nails filled in, because right now it's gonna snag and it's gonna pull and it's gonna rip and it's gonna snatch my hair. You have to be able to nurture and take care of your hair. You have to love on your hair to the point to where you like, oh, I ain't finna just keep showing people. Y'all, you ain't finna just sit up here and get a free ticket to watching my hair all day, every day. Leave people wondering if you bald head or not. Who cares? Like, literally. Me personally, I don't care what nobody think. At my job, they always talking about why you wear weave all the time. I'll never forget when I first started. This person was there and they was like, you must ain't got no hair. And I was like, only if you knew. Only if you knew. And I wasn't trying to prove nothing to them. I kept wearing my weave. Kept wearing it over and over and over. But also, some days I get to the point to where I just don't have the time to do my hair. And that's when I actually wore my real hair. I wore my hair in this curly state. And they was like, oh, she got some beautiful hair. Then I wore my hair in a straight state, with my hair being silk pressed. And they was like, oh, she got some long hair. I wasn't finna satisfy them by doing it on their terms. It's just that I was so busy where I wasn't able to create a new hairdo in my hair. But you have some people that will tell you that what you put on the inside is very important as far as eating healthy. And although that is very, very, very true, you have some that they're just not going to do it. They're not going to eat healthy. I mean, I don't even eat healthy. It was a time where I was on a healthier journey, and my hair was still important to me before I even decided to go on that healthier journey. So I was already wearing protective styles. So for those that are not gonna eat their greens and their superfoods, then take you a supplement. Get you some vitamins in your system. Believe it or not, you're supposed to be taking one a day for women or one a day for men. And if you don't prefer one a day, then you need to be taking some type of multivitamin to where you are getting your iron, to where you are getting your vitamin D3, because that's another thing that plays a big important part in your hair. Your hair grows from your scalp. This hair, the length, not this hair, but the length of your hair, that is dead hair. The hair that's coming out of your scalp is alive. That is why it's called new growth, because it's new hair that's growing out of your scalp. But if you are low in iron, if you are vitamin D deficient, then that ain't gonna do you no good, allowing your hair to grow from your scalp, because it's still going to break off. It's still going to split up. I mean, literally. Vitamin D3, K2. I take that. I used to take one, and some days I will forget. Now I am on it more than I have ever been on it before, due to the fact that I am tired of the back of my hair looking like the Cookie Monster took a bite out of it. And what makes it worse is that when you deal with other people in your hair that don't take the time out to learn and care for your hair. And I'm not even saying it ain't even their job, but it is their job to practice healthy tactics, like that's what they went to school to get their license for, right? But that's why it's important for you to learn your own hair. So take your vitamins. Like, literally, Do you not know that vitamins play a key importance in our health? If you got to get liquid iron, I tried that before. It was so nasty. So make sure that you get the flavored kind. But I stuck it out. Oh, I drank that stuff and it was so nasty. Woo! It's just giving me flashbacks right now. But make sure that with that iron, the zinc, all of those things, people do not understand that these things are very important in what we should intake as far as the overall well-being of our bodies, our limbs, as far as like, I just act like I was flying. Let me stop. But just our mobility. And it's also going to play a very important role on the health of our hair as well. Did you know that you can drink herbs? Did you know that you could take those same herbs and put them in your hair? Whatever you are able to put on the inside of you, you should be able to put on the outside of your hair. Now people are making videos as far as showing you DIYs on how to make hair growth concoctions. But nobody on here really telling you that you can literally drink moringa and you can also make a moringa oil. You can also make a moringa spray. And speaking of moringa, man, when I tell you that's a powerhouse when it comes down to the strength of your hair strands. So you can apply it to your scalp and it's going to grow your hair. And oh, you can apply it to your strands and allow them jokers to be strong. Because if your strands are strong and you are putting things on it like moringa to keep from getting split ends, then your hair is going to get longer and longer and longer. I have a video, if you haven't saw it yet, just go under a few videos down from this one and it will say DIY moringa shampoo and conditioner. Man, I did a silk press after that, and hear me out, I be scared of silk presses because my hair is so fine and I'm afraid of heat damage. Oh, when I tell you that I put the moringa shampoo and the moringa conditioner in my hair, I let it sit for a little bit and then I rinsed it out. And I did a silk press, and that was the most successful silk press that I've had in a long time. And I'm proud about it. So if I want to do another one, that's exactly what I'm going to do. But in 2025, moringa is my friend, okay? And moringa should be yours as well. If you would like me to do more DIYs to show you guys what you can do to strengthen your hair and to grow it, then leave a comment at the bottom. I can show you other things that you can do with moringa as far as moringa hair cream, moringa hair mask, all of those things. And speaking of masks, deep conditioners and hair masks plays an important role in hair growth as well. So after shampooing and conditioning your hair, which I advise in the beginning to shampoo your hair once a week, after you've done it for about a month, so that's about 4 times, then move down and start shampoo and conditioning every 2 weeks. But every time you do that, make sure that you deep condition your hair. The best way I feel that you should deep condition is under a steamer. So after you apply your deep conditioner, then you sit up under that steamer for about 30 minutes. I always stay longer. That's just me. I like to stay longer because I feel like it's doing something. And as long as I feel like it's doing something, it is. But deep conditioners plays a very important role. And if you don't know that in the stores, a lot of them are labeled deep conditioners, but then some of them are labeled hair masks. Like I said, I do DIYs. I have a deep conditioner called the Heavenly Hair Souffle. And the main ingredient inside of it is hibiscus, which is one of the powerhouses of hair growth. So I will put something down below explaining a little bit about hibiscus, whichever one you guys want to call it. Deep conditioners, are very important, and moisturizing and sealing, which we call moisture and seal, is very important as well. You have the LOC method, which is the liquid, oil, and cream. So I take my moisture milk, which is a liquid, and I will spray it onto my hair strands, because not only does it go on the scalp, it goes on your hair strands as well for strengthening. Then I take my hair growth serum and I rub it on the outside. And then I take my cream and then I rub it over the oil. That is your LOC method. The LCO is the liquid, cream, and oil. So if you use the liquid first and then you apply the cream afterwards and then you apply the growth serum or whatever oil of your choice, then that oil is locking in the moisture. So either one you should be able to strive with, or you can figure out by using both on different times and seeing which one your hair likes better. And this is the big one, because I've already talked to you guys for a long time so far. Brace yourself. Wigs. Yes, I said it. Wigs will help your hair grow in 2025. Now, I'm not talking about no frontals, because when you wear those frontals, you are at risk of losing your edges. Trust me, I've had it happen before. I want to be a frontal girl. You know, I want to show that my hair is coming from out of my scalp. Well, I want to show that that wig is coming from out of my scalp. Oh, and I kept that joker in for a little bit over a week. Now, a lot of you going to say, well, you shouldn't have kept it in that long. I already know that. I already know that. But just listen, this is the whole point. Those frontals are taking your edges out. Why should you have real long and strong hair going down to your bra strap or to your waist or to your butt and you have no edges? Why? So those frontals, let them go. And jump into getting those 5x5 closures. And some of y'all gonna say, I don't want them. They don't look right. They don't look cute. So you got to remember, it's not about what you're using to cover your head up. It's about what's underneath that. And you want long, strong, beautiful hair underneath those wigs, to where if you decide to wear your hair out, you want to be able to have that same hair, basically. And what I mean by that is not the texture, but I'm talking about if you chose to get a certain length wig, you want to be able to have that same thing underneath. You know, Cardi B, Beyonce, all them, they got it. Why can't you have it too? And the reason why you don't have it is because you want to be the baddest. You want to just be able to stunt on folks because your wig looking like it's coming straight from out of your scalp. You should not care about all of that. And I'm just being serious. They have some beautiful 5x5 closure wigs that is available for you to wear. If you know how to do hair just a little bit, you can spice it up. You can fix it up. Do that. Like this right here. And some of you probably say, oh, that look like a wig. I don't care. I don't care. Guess what I've been doing for the past few days? I've been wearing this. And it's an old pixie wig that I ordered last year. And it's a lot of quick weaves that people are wearing that looks just like this or looks even close to this. And it did not come like this. I end up cutting it a little bit, just, scissoring all up and through and making it fall and making the sides look like it's trimmed down. Let me take my glasses off. So I end up tapering the sides, and you can do pretty much whatever you want to do. You can do all of this. Okay? You want to wear it spiked. If you want to claw it down, because those quick weaves that you are wearing, that's pulling all of your hair out. And it's also taking, y'all know I can't do two things at one time. So let me play around with this first. Almost knocked it off. It want to show out now since it's on camera. And I don't want to show y'all what it can do. But if I want to wear the spike look, if I want to mess it up, I can do that. It's a little nappy. If I want to wear it in like the box style, then I can do that. I can do whatever I want to do to it. And if you don't know how to use the little shears or the scissors, just take you one. Like this one was about $15. Just get you one and just play around with it first. And don't wear it out in public yet. Please don't. Until you learn how to do it. But I could take the back and I can make it sit up as well. I can do that. And this wig was about $14.97. But yeah. And then if I want to take it off, then I just pull it off. Pull it off. So when I come home from work, I pull this thing off. When I come home from church, I pull this thing, what? Off. Okay? So I have, as a matter of fact, let me show y'all, because I ain't ashamed. I have cornrows underneath. Those are cornrows, and the reason why they look like that is because they're growing out. And my new growth is new growthing. And I'm using my grow products. And if I didn't make my own grow products, then I will buy grow products. Because I don't want y'all thinking that I'm trying to promote my stuff. Because at the end of the day, as long as it's growing my hair, if you found something that grow yours, and look at me, I'm just steady messing with it. But if you found something that will grow your hair and it's been working, then use that. I shave down the back. Like I could pull it down a little bit. Y'all got me messing with this wig a lot to where I'm not even talking to y'all as much as I was. And see, I just claw that down. If I want to pull this side down and knock some of that to the back, I'm going to show y'all the back, because I didn't have nobody to help me in the back of my head, but I've always cut my own wigs. I've always cut my own crochets. So if it don't look right, I don't care. I've been wearing it like this since last year. But I do have the 3-way mirror now, but I still don't use it. Let me show y'all the back. It was thick. And all I did was just took my clippers and I shaved it down. And I ended up shaving a little bit more on one of these sides. But, y'all, wear your wigs. It don't have to be a closure. It most definitely don't need to be a frontal. But let it be a taper wig. This is cute. I've been wearing these type of wigs for years, and I've been getting compliments. And underneath these wigs, my hair has been growing. So like I told you before, that she gave me a bald spot. She ripped one of my locks out. And growing my hair back is going to take time. But hear me out when I say take time. That's because of the bald spot. My hair is flourishing. It is flourishing though, because now all I got is about this much of that gap at the back that I need to cut, and I'm taking my time. So I grow a little, then I clip a little. Grow a little more, clip a little more. That's how I've done it. That's how I decided that I was going to do it, and that is how I am doing it. And I forgot to also mention in the beginning of my healthy hair growth journey, or going back to my healthy hair growth journey, I experimented with Shea Bay. And I've tried the Shea Bay on my plaits. So I just took some of the powder, which smell like cigarettes, and I've mixed it with my homemade conditioner. I've applied it onto my hair strands, and I will reapply every 3 days, and it has made my strands so strong. But the only problem with that is that it's very messy. When that Shea Bay powder drop on your hair, you're gonna see Shea Bay crumbs everywhere. They're gonna be like, oh, her dirty. But I've came up with a solution. Wear your hair in plaits underneath your wigs instead of cornrows, and apply the Shea Bay powder. Then when you get off work, or when you come back from the store, or wherever you went, take that wig off after the 3rd day and apply Shea Bay onto those strands once again. After a few weeks or to a month, then you shampoo it out. Your hair strands is going to be longer. Remember that your hair grows from your scalp, but you have to take care of your ends. The ends are dead. So you have to keep that thriving, because if you don't, your hair is going to continue to break off. Y'all, we gotta want more. We gotta want better. We have to learn how to care for and care about our hair. When we start doing it, our hair will thrive. It will get longer and longer and longer. But you have to tuck the hair away. Take care of your hair strands. I am getting on here for the 2025, and I am going to start creating videos showing you what you can do to your own hair. Yes, I'm about to do that. So, out of everything that I've told you on this video, and I know that it's all over the place, that's me. I am always all over the place. And some of you are all over the place, and that's why you tuned in to watch me. But if you ain't get nothing else from this video, make sure that you get the part where I said stop wearing those frontals. You can grow your hair with wigs. Can they smother your hair? Yes, they can. That's why you take it off. That's why you get the 5x5 closure. That's why you get the pixie. That's why. Because you can take it right back off. And there I go again, messing with my hair. But you can take it back off. Take it off. Take it off. Take it off. Stop. But anyway, I'm going to be me on my channel, because if I try to be anything or anybody else, I'm going to make my own self feel uncomfortable. I would rather be authentic, my funny, crazy self, because a lot of you are funny and crazy too. And that is what I'm trying to build, a community that is just like me. So I know that some of you tuned into this channel and was looking for step 1 through 10. That ain't me. And I don't think that it would ever be. Another thing I forgot to add in is that if you have high blood pressure and you take medication, if you have diabetes and you take medication, or any other issue that you have, I'm not here to down that. But what I am here to tell you is that that medication is going to fight against you trying to grow your hair. And that's why you should try to do everything in your willpower to intake as much healthy things as possible, like your vitamins, or eat them salads. Do whatever you can, because it's healthy for you anyways. Drink you some hibiscus tea. Drink you some green tea. And I will break down a lot of the teas one day, but I will start doing more DIYs just so you guys can see that I'm not just here talking. My hair got damaged. I'm back on this hair growth journey. My hair has came a long ways, hear me, from April. And I'll insert another picture right here showing how it was back in April. Then I will show another one of how it is before I put these cornrows in. My hair would be way past bra strap length right now if I wasn't continuing to clip the damaged part off so it can meet up with the rest of the hair that you don't see through. You got to get rid of the see-through. So clip your hair. Don't go to a stylist that you know gonna cut, because some of you don't need a haircut. Some of you only need your ends snipped. And some of y'all need a lawnmower to go across your hair. I'm just playing. Y'all get what I'm saying? I'm trying to make this as humorous as possible, because a lot of these people that y'all be watching just be so serious, just acting like they just so well educated. I've studied herbs over all of these years only because I started my hair grow product line in 2018. It took a lot of trial and error even then, but I have it now. And don't let nobody tell you that it's one formula. It's several formulas. Several formulas. That's why I ain't out here telling you to buy my hair growth oil. That's why I'm not telling you to buy my hair growth spray. At the end of the day, I just want your hair to thrive. I hope that this video was very, very, very educational for you. I hope that you got something out of this. So if you like this video, please be sure to like, share, even comment, subscribe, and most importantly, please click that bell notification button to where you will be the first to be notified whenever I upload my next video. You guys have a blessed one.